now. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Lion.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renounce. Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. McCarthy to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Get it! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready, ready.
First down, play action.
The first down pass. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Ready!
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Come on, come on. Set.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle was a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 14-10 our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Brought in close to the 8. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
2-yard line.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, ready.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. 19, target.
The fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
19. 18 target. Liking 18. Get back in.
Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
This ain't what you want. Project X, this ain't what you want.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Flag. 70 Timberwolves.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 tight. Cowboy 80.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 5. And that's a Minnesota touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The Vikings grow the lead to 7. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8.
21, Lions 13.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
70.
First play is a design run. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Let's go. 60 Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Panther 60.
That's complete right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd. is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a two-point try coming up.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. '19 Lions. Warriors 70.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete out to the right. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Be ready. Be ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Another throw here for McCarthy. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? Rock on 80. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
McCarthy's pass, complete to number 8. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Let's go.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 4th and goal.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now give it to McLaughlin on the option. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now McCarthy. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichard on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
31, Lions 21.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolf. You got to fuck this out.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ahmed Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go, shot. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready, ready.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Get it. Ready.
The give right side to Patterson. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go, street. Cowboy 80, 19 Lions. Check smash, check smash.
He's going to keep this one. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Kate, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in 2nd and short, they decide to just move those chains.
Three tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the blue field. You're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They go play action on 1st down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Lions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 35, Vikings 31.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Number 89.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
19, trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
They've got first down here from the 36. On play action now, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Again, McCarthy to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Number 8. Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. McLaughlin can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Big play coming up here as Everett set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Buffalo 80. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Lions 35.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play.
Here's a design run. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. The Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 42. Vikings 38.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. Pass is hauled in by the running back. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
He was about to get spat just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback moves man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Take over.
Now an inside handoff, McLaughlin. And he's going to be right up against that line that they need to make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready? Warriors 70. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Running over center with McLaughlin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the double.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 970 Timberwolf.
There's another carry for McLaughlin. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Lions 42.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies. We do, Kate. We try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And some nice running there gets him a 3rd down coming up. Looking quickly here.
He was brought down
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Pick up.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Working quickly here.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Running it after the penalty. Running in the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. The handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's McLaughlin. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Vikings losing by 4. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking to his running back, incomplete. And play's going to bring up third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Here we go, set. Wrap on, lady. Track him 60. 60 back. Trap 60.
Throwing now. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever been a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar knife. 60 Eagles.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. Vikings, go.
This is Patterson on the give. On the move, past the 40. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
It's a loss of a yard.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To the line they come, 2nd down.
Come on, Bronco switch. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the handoff, Patterson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And drawn up for him. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.